Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Picasso, and this is Jason Carlson. He's been trying to open Picasso for about a month now, and I'm going to give it 5 minutes, and then we're going to call it whipped. This lock is a 7-pin masterwork from Hampus Gufavsson, and I'll tell you what, I've been able to get into just about any 6-pin lock there is, given enough time, and this one has been nearly impossible for me to get into. So, we're going to give it one final attempt, and then I'm going to see what kind of dastardly things Hampus has put into said Picasso. I think on one occasion I got it to a false set, and that was with it in my hand. And I'll tell you, this beast is heavy. And it's hard to feel where the pins are, especially in the back. And I'm using Das Evers Magic Pick, made from rosewood, with a hope that in some magical way it'll open. Lots of crunchiness in this lock, and it is so hard to get at those back pins. Keyway is fairly wide open, but just not an easy lock to manipulate. If you haven't checked out Hampus's YouTube channel, he's got one video up and he makes some wicked looking pins. And I'm just guessing that just about every one that he's ever attempted to make is inside this lock. Come on. Yeah. Tiny little movements. Okay, 1 is good, 3 is good. Everything is springy. Even everything in the back. I attempted to rake it. I attempted to single pin pick it. Granted, there is some funky warding in the way. I'll tell you what, Picasso is quite the mean little lock. He sent me some other asses, and those were 5 pins, and I was able to get into those without a problem at all. But this one, my goodness. I think the stars have aligned against me. A little bit tighter. Yeah, you can't get anything out of this lock. It just doesn't talk. And I cannot wait to see who's interested in taking on the challenge next. Yeah, it's fairly wide open keyway. even if I let off. All right, that's the noisemaker telling me it's time to call it. And that's a month's worth of effort, all boiled down to about 5 minutes. So let's see what's inside Picasso. Move that out of the way, that over there. Okay, first time I've ever got it a 7-pin lock. So get all the tools I need, and hopefully it won't be a catastrophic gutting disaster. Okay. That came off. I do have the key. As you can see, the bitting is fairly flat, but I just couldn't get it done. Shim. We'll have a nice long shim here. And the right size. Hello. That's tight. Oh my goodness, that is tight. That was a fight, but we got it. All 7 pins there. Looks like he has done some outstanding work on this. Wow. Okay. Number 1, serrated. 2, a very unique, I'll get a close-up of this. Another one that's extremely unique. It looks like it's been chewed on by a pair of nippers. Whoops, nope. Another one. Come on. Yep, he said he was doing something new. I can tell what it is. It is definitely something unique. It's a different kind of serration, that's for sure. Wow, just wow is all I can say, dude. And from what I can tell, he's got undercutting, really beautiful undercutting in 1 and 2. 3 is serrated, threaded. 4 is undercut. 5 is completely normal. 6 is undercut, and 7 is threaded. And it looks like he's used epoxy to fill in some of the holes. That's just outrageous, dude. Now let's see what kind of off-the-wall things there are up in the top. See what kind of secrets Picasso has in the top. A very long, I just don't know what to call them. I'm going to call it nipped. Come on, spring. Spring does not want to come out in 1. Let's go to number 2. It's another nipped. Filed. Wow. Hampus, you've outdone yourself. This is quite the unique assembly of pins. Again, very unique. Very, very unique. I can honestly tell you that Picasso is definitely a piece of work. Just going to go from the other side. Hollow core, hate it, but it's the only one I had that's the right size. And it's another one. And another one. Okay. Modifications to the Bible. Come the springs. Little pushy spring in. No, that's 6. I find all the tools here. Seven. It's like, where do I leave all my parts? Right in front of me. Definitely some different springs. One. Two. I can't seem to get at 3 and 4. Okay. There they go. That one was 4, this one's 3. Very unique grouping of springs, and I don't see any modifications to the Bible. But this is Picasso by Hampus Gufavsson. And he has done incredible, I mean absolutely outstanding work on this lock. Move it up a little bit here. As you can see in the core, he's got undercutting and threading. Hopefully that shows up well on the camera in those particular chambers. And then, whoop, there we go. Number 1, nice little threaded, and then all the rest of the pins are of this nature. Whoa, come on, get in the light. Very unique. I can't tell if they're crimped or filed. All of them are that way. Even the driver pins. All of them have these really unique cuts in them. And I would really like to know how you did that without really distorting the metal and causing it to deform and not work well. But I'll tell you what, you, sir, are an absolute master of what you've created. I hope to get this out to somebody very soon. Different springs, looks like steel, copper, steel, a really unique steel one that's got a lot of compression to it. Another copper and another steel on top. 7 pins, Picasso. Very unique, very unusual pin design, and this is pin number 7, and it's